Hello. You're all just taking a break. Okay. This is probably gonna go really badly. Hi. Bye. Oops. Let me get this situated. There though. Okay, get back to work then. All right, let me get my tracker up. Okay. There we go. We're going back to basics because here's what's going on. There's a big discussion regarding trackers right now, and certain ones are not legal. So we are gonna stick to race legal because we are doing that. So let me just get myself situated. This is gonna be as simple as possible, folks, so strap in. Let me get myself linked to race time. Step ladder, boom, okay. So now I'm gonna have to redo my setup and all that fun stuff, so guess I know what I'm doing today. Alright. Wow, it is loaded right now. There is a lot of people in here. Alright, let me get myself situated. We are auto tracking. Oops. You know what? I gotta stick with the Bonk Master. It has never led me wrong. Alright. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the show. Alright, so this is just a casual boots. It's a Link to the Past step ladder. We are, oh boy, we are 1 out of 10 here, so couple big names, couple people I don't recognize, but again, I've been out of it for a while, so you know, they could have been here last year or whatever. Okay. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Excellent. I'm gonna turn some of the music up, and you're gonna listen to that rather than me. All right. Good luck, all fun optional. Funny, funny. All right. We have a few minutes, so I have a mentee race tonight. I had a mentee race last night, and then I have a mentee race on Sunday, and I'm probably gonna try and either commentate or track tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. So. This has been a hectic week, to say the least, but there's a lot going on in the Link to Pass randomizer community right now. We are having, there's a huge discussion going over trackers and race legality, so that is why I'm using a different tracker than I normally do. Hopefully it works. I had a little hiccup this morning, so hopefully this one goes better. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good luck and have fun. All right. A boomerang is in the Link's chest. Now, we're gonna dash through here, just in case any mentees are watching. I'm gonna go ahead and voice it out. So, we're gonna do a couple of dashes here. You want to try not to bonk, but I am the bonk master, so expect to see 1 or 2. Uncle gives us just 20 bucks, but that activates our sword. We get starting boots and sword in casual boots here, so nice easy start for us. Nothing we're not familiar with. No key sanity today, so I got a little bit of a sour taste this morning with the whole tracker debacle, so I am going back to basics, get myself de-rusted, and try again in the next tournament. Meanwhile, I have mentees to take care of, and my garden is almost complete. We finished so many tests this week. It is a really good feeling. Alright. The MSU playing is Octopath Traveler. I wanted something a little more calm today. And that's why I'm giving you my best radio voice in case you're listening at work. We have a Pokemon appearing in the chat. A Spoink. Oh, I like that one. Will we have anyone a Poke-catching today? This is almost vanilla, except we have the red meringue rather than the blue meringue. Bombs are never a bad start out of the escape cell. Now, we gotta get our princess out of the castle. Alright, we are out of the front of escape. And now, time to head for the sewers. We've got one more chest coming up in the dark... What is it? Dark Cross. I'm trying to remember all the names now because I'm trying to describe these checks to the mentees, and I'm like, you know, the chest over there with the thing. Dark Cross chest and our back 3 of escape. Nice dash through snakes there. We'll see if we can line up the key dash. I've been getting a little unlucky by getting bumped there, but I get it. We get the map out of Dark Cross, so we know there's an item in Sanctuary. Now, you want to dodge the rats, because they will, unfortunately, knock you out before you can get that first dash off. But the key rat kind of dipped under me there, but that's okay. Using that torch, you can reline up your key dash. Alright, so we got ether out of the back and not much else. Alright, 5:20, not a bad escape time. Under 5:30 is kind of what you shoot for in Rando. Sub 5 is for the really good people, but they often are a lot better at execution than myself, especially now. Loaded up on bombs. Ooh. We have fairies out of the crabs. Interesting. That's one you don't see very often. And the tree pull is just a couple bucks. I don't know why I pulled that again. Don't ask me. I don't know why I pulled that again. We knew it was fairies. We have Burna on Lumberjack Ledge. Not something we really need, but we'll mark it. Just in case we're out of options and Spike Cave is available, and we don't have immunity items. But as this is CasBoots, we're probably gonna get an answer pretty quickly, like a hammer on the mushroom spot. And 20 bucks in the drop down. I mean, we'll take it. We're not quite at bottle vendor money right now, so only 86 rupees in the wallet. Now, we got a tier 1 pole. Ooh, 20 bucks off of the tier 3 pole. So, a good knowledge there. That puts us at bottle vendor money and then some. Now, let's get the dash lines down, not even worrying about the guards. And we're gonna go check Blind's hut. Excuse me, sir, while I rob you blind. Haha, you're welcome. I will be here all race. Ooh, we get blue mail, a heart piece. 20 bucks means those would have been the boots in a regular seed. And 20 bucks in the back. So we have quite a bit of rupees now. Not quite enough for our Zora check, but let's see what comes out of the rest of Kakariko. We can always do a Houlihan in order to get ourselves more money to assure that we're getting the Zora check. We get a book out of the well drop down. Back chest has nothing but 20 bucks. Another 20, another heart piece, and 50 more. That puts us at 351 on the rupee count. We're gonna spend 100 of that talking to the bottle vendor who has a full heart container. You know, for 100 rupees, it's not bad. For 500, that's why I get a little mad at Zora. Now, into Chicken Hut. Another 50 bucks. We're back up to 300. Well within range to get our Zora checks. Alright, out of the back of tavern, we steal another heart. On to the library. We've already got a book, but we're gonna steal 50 rupees as well. Sorry, librarian. We need it more than you do. Let's try a swordsman. Nope, didn't get it. I'm gonna blind check the race game. This early in the seed, it's fine. We're under 11 minutes. It's gonna cost us about 7 seconds. And it's the Moon Pearl. Blind checkers for the win. We get the Moon Pearl off of race game. Let's save and quit here. And I'm gonna start at Link's house. I'm gonna get a map check right off the bat here because I have not yet. We are dealing with all crystals, and Tower of Hera is a red crystal. All right, let's get ourselves down here. I'm gonna check the well. Folks, if you're new here, please hit that follow button. We are doing a goal of 500 by the end of the month. We are we are 4/5 of the way to our goal. So don't be shy. Say hi. Hit that follow button. And enjoy the smooth sounds of the Skatzman. Now, let's see what's on the desert ledge, because we can go steal it. It's 20 bucks. I'm here. I'm gonna check desert. I have the book. We don't have gloves, we don't have fire, so we know we can't complete it. But maybe we can clear out the main part and mirror in later. Alright, we get some dash lines up, quickly clear the first room. Let's check the Igor compass chest here. It is 20 bucks. We have small key on the torch. Alright, that leads us on a journey this way. I think what I'm gonna do is actually go out the side door, because we can get the last chest later. There's the big key. I'm thinking if we get an item... Nope, it is the map. So we have a 50-50 chance of potentially skipping the big chest. That's gonna be for later. For now, we're gonna go say hi to our old friend Agina by exiting the eastern exit. This way, we get a little bit of knowledge and get some extra checks done. Ooh, we find Samaria in Agina's cave. Agina skippers, you are gonna be sorry. That is a required item most days. Alright. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and forego doing the Houlihan check. We're at 392 on the rupee count. We only need a lucky draw in order to get our goal. Let's see what Mini Moldorm Cave has for us. It's gonna be 5 items. It's a great early check. Moldorms are not behaving today. Give you a little swag strats for the wait. We get a heart piece from the talking. 20 bucks, 50 bucks. Okay, we're getting close. And we have gloves and 300 rupees. A veritable horde of rupees and the gloves giving us Dark World access. I'm gonna take this all the way up, though, to finish out this route. And clear out the Zora checks as well as Old Man Under the Bridge. In fact, I may actually just take the fake flipper water walking run right into Zora and leave Old Man for later. That's gonna be a check that we can actually get back to much quicker once we have flippers. So let's set up that water walk and find our way back down here, one screen below, and we're gonna trigger it. There we go. I'm actually not gonna scout Lake Hylia yet. I'm gonna do it later here. Alright, we got 20 bucks. Red mail. I'll take the early red mail. Definitely loaded with safety now. Especially with an early Dark World access. That's something I like to look for. We got 20 bucks on Zora Ledge. So I'm not worried about leaving that behind. We are flush with cash. What does Scamfish have for us today? Just a pack of bombs. Alright, let's save and quit. And on to the next thing. I'm gonna start at Link's house and go into the Dark World. And we're gonna go check Hype Cave. And if you're hype about the upcoming Ocarina of Time remake, let me know, because I am excited. That is how I see those types of games in my head. Like, I know the graphics are not like that back then, but to me, it was just real, and I think they hit it spot on. But alas, there will be people who disagree, and they're welcome to their... For me, though, this is gonna be cool. Alright, before I forget, let's get a map check here and see what we're dealing with. We've got a pendant pod, and you know it may be worth a dip. Mire is our second red crystal. Swamp Palace is our green pendant. Let's get to it. Alright. So I'm going to go through here and let's go say hi to Stumpy. See what he's got for us today. A little love. Thank you, Stumpy. And we're never punished as we get our hearts refilled. Let's go head on to Dig Game and see what we can dig up. Alright, 20 bucks from the dig price. How many digs was that, guys? Oh my gosh. Well, now we know what we have to do. It's gonna be some Thieves Town Village of Outcast action. I'm also gonna check the pedestal while entering, because I have to go that way anyways, and we want to know if we need to complete our pendant dungeons or not. And this is a good time to check. Because this is how we have to enter the Dark World on this side of the map. And it's right here. It's a simple shortcut. Side quest. We'll call it a side quest. And we'll get some knowledge. I make things go triple boom. It is blueberries on pedestal, and sometimes it just feels so good to mark that off, don't you know? All right, that thief is coming at us like a track star here, and we need to get to the Dark World. That blind script I've been trying to teach is gonna come off handy as I've been de-rusting more lately. I'm gonna do the Dunk-a-Dip because I have Cane of Samaria. I want to see if Skull Woods has anything juicy in the front. We don't have a way to the back, so the first thing I'm gonna do is come to the middle part here, and we're gonna do Stalfos Room with Arcane of Samaria. Nice and quick and easy. We get a small key. I'm gonna wait here and let myself get grabbed. So that prevents us from having to go all the way back to the very back and getting grabbed again. We're just gonna do one trip, grab that small key, and see what's in the front here. Maybe hang our heads in shame as we find another small key, but who knows. It is, in fact, another small key. Oh well. Now we don't need to grab one later. Alright. In the prison chest is the map. It's not looking good for our chances here of stealing an item out of Skull Woods. It is a crystal. We will be back. We know it's not the fire rod, so let's see what is in our last item. It's red rubies. Gotta love it. Alright, I'm gonna scout the bumper ledge, and then let's go finish this down to Village of Outcasts. If Thieves Town does not have anything for us, then we're gonna be probably going into an early pod here, or sneaking into the mountain. We got a shovel on bumper ledge. I am gonna mark that, as it is a pretty important item. It can lead to a required check. But that's probably going to be a very last location, as we don't even have the cape. So we're going to need to wait on that anyways. Alright, we have a sword upgrade out of C-shaped house. Let's go ahead and pop the cork here, and we're going to go on to chess game. Pay the man and get scammed. Oh boy. True Carney style there. Alright. The brewery has 50 bucks. I think that's enough slices. Alright, let's get into Thieves Town, see what the front four have. We got 20 bucks. Again, enough slices. We have the compass. Oh boy. Alright, lots of clean dash lines, I think. And we're gonna get ourselves to the big key in the bridge chest here. Ooh, I lucked out there, didn't get caught by the guard. And the map. So all the items are in the back. Luckily, we are able to 100% this. I think we're gonna have to trust in Pendant Pod and take what we can out of it. Ooh boy, that's a bunk. Getting punished a little bit here for trying to dash. And... ooh, they are not playing nice. Alright, we're through. Luckily, that red mail comes in handy in cases like that. Hey, we have our first bottle out of attic chest here. All right. Let's see what's in the basement. So far, we do not have a small key. So this next chest in the prison cell is going to determine whether we need to go into the big chest or not. It is the small key, so we can dash right through here, dash through the next room, and if you don't move, you can dash through this room as well. Pop the little hammer peg and get 300 bucks for our trouble. Dodge the electrified barries, and we are through. Alright, it is time to fight a blind. Kinda wish I was full health here, but that's okay. Sword beams would be useful on this fight. Normally you want your full damage, but the sword beams here will still affect blind, and, well, you only need to hit them 9 times. Gloves can open a handful of chests. I mean, he's not wrong, right? He's not wrong. Not funny, but he's not wrong. Alright, and just blueberries on blind. We get our crystal, and we are on to the next. That is first dungeon complete at 29 minutes in. I think what we're gonna do now is go ahead, save and quit. And I'm gonna go over to Saha and Eastern, and then we're gonna go into Pod afterwards. I don't know why I picked that rock up. Alright. Let's go scout the Lake Hylia real quick, since I didn't do it earlier. It's 20 bucks. Of course it is. And let's get into our next dungeon area. Now, I am going to try and set up a spin speed, of course. Not quite. And then I'm not going to waste any more time here, since it's just a quick dash line. We have in the back blueberries, 10 arrows, and just a piece of heart. Alright. So, we gotta get into Eastern Palace here. Let's try that spin speed again. There we go. We got it. I was gonna do a dash there, but I wasn't quick enough with my item switch. Alright, let's get through this quick. Front chest has what? The map. I think that's actually vanilla? I think either the compass or the map is in that first one, so... You know... Thank you for the new sub. I don't know how to read that name, but thank you for hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I hope you're still there. Apologies if I miss anything in chat, guys. This is a race. We are cruising as well. Now, I don't know if this is going to have anything, but I think this is our check density right now. At least our in-logic check density. And there's a mirror, which actually really useful. So that was a good check for us. Oh, we don't have the big key yet, right? Yeah. Oh. Got everything but. So big key is vanilla. This is actually out of logic, but I'm gonna go grab it just so the next time I come through here, I can just do the bolts. Not have to deal with any of this. All right. I was thinking about taking a death warp here, but I'm gonna take it out at the big chest since I came to grab the big key. Might as well grab the big chest just in case it's vanilla bow. Would be nice. Would be nice. Actually, I'm a goof. I have a mirror now. Oh, it's the flute! Oh boy, what a find. It might actually be worthwhile to save and quit here and come back, because that opens up a lot. It also opens up the mountain. Okay, I'm gonna go with my original plan here, but I wanted to take that death warp because I already set it up. It's kind of silly in hindsight because I forgot that I got the mirror, so you know. Might have been helpful. It's like that though. Sometimes you forget when you just pick up an item that it's a thing. All right, we have a pendant pod. I'm hoping we can just get in here, dip it, and leave. Went a little high there. Speaking of hi there, welcome in anybody that just joined. This is a Link to the Past randomizer casual boots step ladder race. I am, as always, your runner and, well, my own commentator, Skatzman. And I do thank you for being here today. Alright, let's get that mirror ready and put it to use. Do we have a potion? No, we have a bee. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll try it. Okay. Gonna bonk. Reset. And then is he gonna damage me? Come on. Oh, is this a good V? It is. I don't know if I can mimic clip. Oops, shit. Alright. I gotta practice that one. Alright, we're gonna come back. Let's go activate the flute. Let's go do some fluting. Mirror unlocks a lot of stuff, and we also have... Oh. Do I want to... I don't know. I think some of those mirror checks are going to be orphaned now. We're going to the mountain. Alright, well, in true out-of-logic nature, I'm gonna go rescue the old man. He's in here, it's dark, he's lonely. We are the hero of Hyrule. I just realized, is this the same old man from Zelda 1? Because it's dangerous, go alone, take this, he gives you the mirror. Okay, we got Quake off of Old Man check. Let's try and sit up that ever popular spin speed and fail. Whoop! And that's a bonk. I think next time I do a challenge, every time I bonk, we're gonna have to do a minute on the treadmill. Or push-ups. Oh god, my arms. Let's flip it and rip it. We are gonna go see what's on Ether Tablet. It's the hook shot on Ether Tablet. Well, that makes this one a lot easier, because this was gonna be lamp locked or fire source locked, we were gonna be in trouble. But now, thanks to Harapot, we can complete it. Ooh, we got a crummy mirror, or sorry, a crummy map looking at us down in the basement. Not what we want. We get the big key. We're still gonna Harapot because it's quicker. And we don't need to do any switch shenanigans. We are just gonna bonk across and grab it. Oh boy. Well, we got a 50-50 chance of there being an item in the basement. It might get left behind for now. Alright, on to hopefully not Trolldorm. I like his more calm counterpart of Burger Boy, but, you know. There we go, a nice easy 1-2-3 combo, and he's down. We get the key, which means last item is in the chest in the basement. We're gonna have to come back for that later as another last location kind of thing, because oof. Oh, I forgot to check our bottle check before coming up here. Unfortunate, but easy to get back to, since we're gonna have to go back for Skull Woods at some point anyways. Let's see what's up here. A sword upgrade sits on Floating Island. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. Ooh, we have a forfeit in the race. The seed must be a little too trolly. We get a heart piece out of Spiral Cave. On to Paradox. With our mirror, we can go in the back door. Don't tell your wives. We get 300 and the bow out of Paradox Cave. The bow will give us the ability to complete Pod and Eastern. Ooh, this last one giving me trouble here. There we go. Alright. More love and more money. And the mitts. Oh boy, this seed is getting quick here. We also get the cape. So we're gonna do the rest of Mountain here. Potentially with a TR dip. If the fates allow. We have 2 of the 3 medallions. It could be either of them. But it could be Bombos as well. So we definitely want to see what we're looking for here. But that sword upgrade is very juicy and looking at me, and we are going to do Hookshot Cave, so... Alright. It is Quake, so we do have an open TR. Now, I'm gonna do some of this overworld first before coming back and dipping it. I may even go do Spike Cave prior to coming in here, depending what we get out of these other dungeons or these other checks. However, we also have a mire available. Alright. Got blueberries and $50 in Super Bunny Cave. Blueberries on the first check in Hookshot Cave. $20. A bottle with a fairy. And a heart piece. Now, I didn't forget about it, and I hope you didn't either, but there is a sword calling my name as I messed up and dropped my bomb too early. That's a Skatzman moment right there. Whoopsies! Alright. I think I'm just gonna go dip TR. Just take what we can out of the front. Go probably to Chain Chomps and get stuck, and then we'll just save and quit. And head ourselves down to Mire. Got a lot of checks down there looking at us. We get the big key out of chest 1, which means you actually can't even go into the next room because you need a small key, I believe. Let's just verify. Yep. We are out of here and on to Mire. So I'm not even going to save and quit. I'm going to mirror. That's faster. I'm gonna assume Lamp is on one of the mirror checks. We may go check those out soon. What we're looking for right now, I think, is flippers and our 2 magic rods. And a bombos, which is required for Mire. Alright. We've got 10 sticks in one chest, and we've got the magic powder in the shed. That's a mousey tool that'll help us later. Get into Checkerboard Cave, and it's our last sword. We'll take that. Gold sword. I will always take a gold sword. Yes, please. Alright. Well, we need some fire and we need some boots, but let's get over to Pod Eastern and get these done. A lot of our checks just became so much easier with that gold sword. Alright, and as we're coming up on the 1 hour mark, guys, make sure you stand up and stretch. Make sure you hydrate so you don't dehydrate. And thank you so much for being with me on this fantastic seed, to say that at the very least. But I'm doing my best to stick to dungeons and the immediate surrounding area. Trying to follow a little bit of logic here now that we're kind of way off with the not having the lamp. But again, I think it's gonna end up behind one of those mirror checks. That might be the next thing we look for, simply just to have a fire source. Could also be fire rod, actually. However, that wouldn't have gave me the loot. Okay, we've got some small keys now. So we have the big key and some small keys. I'm just gonna go do the boss right away. Get that over with. And then we'll come back and steal everything out of the rest of the dungeon. I don't know, it just seems correct to me right now. We have blacksmith chain, and it's screaming to me. I don't know. Let's do Pot Eastern, see what comes of it, and then we might go do blacksmith chain. Now's the fun part. Right. Go. Found him. Didn't kill him though. Come on. There he was. Got him. Alright. Next. Little trouble in the dark here, but eventually we got it. What? I thought I had the big, wrong dungeon. Wrong dungeon, Kronk! Don't mind me. That was, Eastern that I got the key early in. And Hera. Mommy home soon. Ooh, the map on the big key chest is unfortunate. This is gonna be a small key. And let's go get the rest. Let's have mommy home soon. It's okay. Alright. We've got a small key in compass chest. Small key in U-shape. And $100. There's the big key. Good morning, D&D. What's up, buddy? How are you today, my awesome friend? Ooh. Ooh. There it is. Oh. You're already off work. Let's go. I love the summertime, don't you? Alright, we've got a heart piece in the big chest. And I'm pretty sure this last chest is a small key, so we're gonna let it go, and... or not. I always forget that I have a fairy. Most days, yeah. Except when it's like super hot out. Oh. Okay, that spawned me in a weird spot. Wasn't where I died. Oh, so also currently, I believe the crowd control has to be tomorrow. I know I said I was gonna put up a post, but the mentor tournament got extremely busy, and I'm gonna need to do it tomorrow. This is just because I have so many. I've got 3 mentees, races, and that is the only day I have where nothing is scheduled. So we'll do a crowd control tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I've had a rough day. I'm trying to recover gracefully. Oof. There we go. Alright. I already opened this. Try this again. Did I not hit the... That was weird. He's here somewhere. Where is he? Come on. Come on. There he is. Ugh, that last one was giving me a problem there. Now we can go to the boss. Ow. That one bounced back. Alright. Helm was down. Did get a pendant from that, but I don't know, was there anything good in there? Am I going crazy? Was that actually like a pretty empty pendant pot? It was all for nothing! Ooh, a Chansey has appeared in chat, guys. You're a Pokemon fan. That Chansey is a rare chance indeed. I will be here all day, I'm sorry. All right. Little zootin' and scootin' in there. Oh, not quite quick enough. Alright, we're gonna have to hunt down some of these overworld checks, I believe. I'm gonna start with Pyramid and Catfish. Because it's looking like Desert Palace may hold some secrets or one of the other dungeons that we just don't quite have access to. We've hit a bottleneck, and it wants us to do overworld. Alright, let's see what is on the ledge of the Dog Pyramid. $20. That's enough slices. You know what? I can just hookshot over from here. I think we're gonna follow that. Do a little roundabout here and clear out all these checks that are just sitting here looking at me. he thinks. Yeah, you know what? I feel like it's just gonna be quicker this way. Oh, let's not forget Sick Kid again. A piece of heart. I just don't want to grab the shell. Ugh. Pains me. Pains me to fetch quest. And a... haven't done that for a while, so I had to include one. And here we go. The shovel check. Because why not? Let's check out Graveyard Ledge and then King's Tomb. Ow. 10 arrows. Gee, thanks. I mean, we'll take the refill. Just to get it off our map. I'm gonna leave that portal behind. Man, we are not lucking out here. Ah, my friend. Let's bring you back to work. A boy can't even take a break, get lost in the woods. We gotta bring him back. Alright, just a piece of heart in hammer pegs. We're gonna turn our blacksmith back to work. And see what he has to reward us with. Just 10 arrows. Lovely. Let's go ahead and do our magic bat check. We do have magic powder here. Just another piece of art. Wow. This seed is not being friendly. Don't have flippers. We don't have any of the rods. We don't have a lamp. Boy. You know what? Before I forget, let's check the other tablet, because the first one had the hook shot. So, what does this one have? Just a piece of art. Thanks for the refill. Alright, Cave 45. And then we buckle down and do Spike Cave, because I was going to do that earlier, and now it might be biting me in the butt. There's the lamp. Alright. Ooh. Wow. One second. Let's see what's on Shovel Check, since we spent the time to go get it. Bombos! Hey! Look at that. Suddenly, we're back on track. Let's go get the Misery Mire and Desert Palace done. In fact, let's do Desert Palace first. Hear me out. Just in case there's a fire rod to make our life a little easier. I believe this is either compass or item. It's item. Alright, which means compass on boss. We're gonna mirror out. I don't know why I took the time to run out here. Completing Misery Mire will give us access to Pyramid Fairy, which may hold the answer to our go mode. In the meantime, let's get in here and strike down some Lamelas. You have to make it through this little palace gauntlet. All right. Oh, I missed that last one. Ice! 2-cycle. There's the compass. There's the crystal. And away we go. Now we can beat Ice Palace out of logic, but I don't know. I want to see where these rods are. Into mire we dive. Easy money. Even if we get a Godmire here, we're not in go mode. Still require some magic rods. We kind of gotta check everything. Get a small key out of the bridge chest. And just small keys in the front here. There's the big key. Brakes are done. We are seeing if you can figure out the squeak, but even that isn't bad. Awesome! There's the ice rod. We have not hit. So... can we skip it? I don't know. If it's fire rod, we skip it. Oh, it is a heart. Oh boy. I think we gotta go check cutscene. I would feel horrible if I left it behind and it was something, but it's probably gonna be the map. Probably. There we go. How to get a refill. Brakes are done. Seeming to figure out the squeak. Whoop. There we go. Good time to take a sip of water. Don't forget to hydrate. All right. So I tried explaining this last night, but when you have the cape and the gold sword, you just have to walk up and smack them a few times. You don't have to do any dashes. It takes far less time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. Ba 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 ba. I was miscounted. Forgot there was an extra key sometimes. Alright. So, herein lies the question. Where is the flippers? And where is the fire rod? I'm gonna go ahead and get this big bomb, because we are fire rod for go mode in my book. I'm thinking we're gonna find flippers soon. The only other check I could go back and do quick before going crazy and pulling my hair out would be up in Arapara in the basement. We'll do that on our way to getting into the mountain here. As soon as we're done turning this in. There's our fire rod. I'm calling go mode. We'll go fake flipper ourselves into the whatchamacallit, the thingamabobber, the who'sama what's it, the whatchamagetcha. Yeah, just let him go, because I don't want to get stuck without magic like I did last time. So we're just gonna grab a quick potion or two. We have tons of money, so it's not a big deal. And I'm gonna go mode. So, I think the quick one is... let's go mode Ice Palace. Or you know what, let's just hit Skullwoods quick. It's gonna take 2 seconds to go in, kill Mothula. Then we'll flute down to 8. Do Ice Palace, technically out of logic. I'm guessing somewhere we're gonna find flippers on the road here. Hopefully the squeak is not like a bearing or something. Those can be bad. Ow, Bumble with the big finish already. Sheesh. Musta found that early lamp. That's what was hiccuping me. That. Alright, we gotta go swat this moth. Hey, the fire rod went through him. Oop, we're out of mana. Met the big key, that probably is the flippers. We're gonna mirror. Oh, we have another finish. I'm not far behind. Still gonna do TR, but we're gonna go mode this dungeon. Silvers would be nice, but not required. We're gonna do a little truffle shuffle here. Dr. John just finished. I am a little bit behind the pack, but not too far, I hope. Alright, we're gonna go back and hit the switch here. There it is. Grab this. That's not. Alright. We need a small key. Steal this one. Might as well open the chest. Like, even if you're go moding this, it's so quick. I was hoping to get a heart out of that, but it was not a heart. Sweaty. We'll hit him with the bombos. You know, I'm curious. Where did all the medallions go? They didn't just disappear. Look at that. Wait, did I miss track? Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I mistracked! Oh, I mistracked. I did not need to do Ice Palace. Oops! I'm sitting here wondering how they got through all these dungeons so quick. Well, that's how. This is why I'm not used to these dungeons, or to this tracker, and drives me a little crazy. Alright, let's get in here. Wish there was some kind of warning like, hey, you don't have enough pendants marked, or hey, you don't have enough crystals marked. But you should know. And we didn't even get swords. The audacity. Hmm. Alrighty, on to Torch Room. We'll take a heart. I have to remind myself, we got the big key for this, right? Yeah. But we're gonna go steal the key. And not die a horrible, horrible death. Whiskey Bill just finished. For a laser skip practice, why not? As I just utterly garbage the rest of these. And somehow went the wrong way. Love it. Oof. I was doing good. Let's just do this. Oh, it's silvers. That's why I checked. Oh, gosh. You stay there, Mini Moldorm. I don't want to hurt you. You're just doing your job. You come here to smack you around. All right. Yup.
Be excellent to each other.
Whiskey Bill, GG. I mistracked Ice Palace and did an entire Ice Palace run for no reason. So how about that? Told you were taking points today. Told you were taking points today. How are you? And welcome in, folks. Yeah, Pod didn't have anything, and I got into a little bit of a bottleneck for a fire source. That really kind of screwed me up a bit. And for some reason, I saw blue pendant on Ice Palace as blue crystal, and I was like, oh, okay. Nope. Silvers were on the last chest of Laser Bridge. Yeah, they were last chest of Laser Bridge. So, listen, this morning with the whole tracker thing was frustrating, and I didn't realize that the repository had been removed, and I went to do my Kabuki async, and my tracker wasn't auto tracking, and I'm like, what the absolute? So, a little bit of a dumpster fire this morning. Needless to say, I'm not doing the Kabuki tournament. Not doing the Kabuki tournament because I got extremely angry. I threw a little bit of a tism tantrum, and it's been a rough morning. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just get overwhelmed and frustrated. It was just timing. This was like my only time to do anything this morning, and I thought I was just gonna be able to sit down and do it, you know? Excuse me, sir. I was trying to be swaggy. Can you get off my swag strats? Damn it. I want to show off for our friends. What do we got? Bugnet, junk. You know, in real life, if I had $300, I'd be happy. But in a game, it's just junk. It's just junk. Alright. You know what? Give it to me. I want everything. Let's go hundo this. I'm completely kidding. I said I need to go back to the mentor tournament because apparently that's where I'm at right now. Oof. Hey, thank you for hitting that follow button, bud. Appreciado. Ugh, come on. Twice now I did that today. Ay. You're our 410th follower. That's a lot. All right. Just sitting here walking when I could be scooting. Boom and scoot. Okay, that is a new one. I didn't know that they blocked the hook shot from going through. I thought he was just gonna go on by me while I had my iframes. Alright, ready? I'm gonna call it. It's in Rando room. The one time I don't do hope left. Never punished. No, it's not in Rando room. Tell me it's tile room and watch the tears flow. Oh, that's spicy. I normally pick 14 for Bob's chest, and I don't trust that anymore. Alright then. Lesson learned. Always trust Bob's chest. Bob lives. Alright, let's get this going. Perfect. Well, alright. Can you tell I've been practicing an MG? Oh, yes, you must type in Poke Start, Poke thing, whatever it tells you to do. Poke Start, and you can catch some Pokemons. So, Whiskey Bill, what do you think of the whole tracker thing going on now that we have other rando aficionados in here? What is your take on it? I feel like we all have access to the same thing. I don't see it, especially during tournament season. Like, I feel like that's something that could have waited till, like, after tournament season, or in between. Not, like, in the middle when everybody's scrambling, trying to do mentor tournament, and run the async qualifiers and just, I don't know. It was just weird to me. I'm also in a mood today, so it was just one thing cherry on top, you know? Just a cherry on top to a tough day for me. That's okay. We're gonna get through here. Hopefully not last place, but who knows? The new guy might beat me. The way I played today. Yeah, I like the aesthetics and the user-friendly features of Emo Tracker. I just haven't been... It's always been one of those ones that I use it if I need to. Right, you're in the mentor tournament right now, correct? Or is that like... I've lost track of who all's in it and not in it at this point. Okay, yes, okay. Yeah, it was a hectic first week of the mentor tournament, that's for sure, but it usually is. Okay, my dear. I'm here. I will give you a call. Yes, I will. Ah, shoot. Knocked me out of the wrong angle there. There we go. I will give you a call, my dear, of course. Alright, guys. Well... let's do some Ganon, the easy way. I'm gonna try and do some fancy stuff, because it's practice at this point. Let's see if I can get the 1-in-1. Come on! Yes, we get it. You can teleport. Okay, Ganon. Lower your teleports down here. There we go. I'm not gonna get a good lineup for this, am I? Yeah, not for a double. Oh, hello. Alright. Here's the double. Just gonna have to take that one. There we go. Nice and easy. Pretty cheesy, and that is a GG. So, well, I didn't come in last place, so that's what's important. Alright. GG's, and let's get to the end screen. While we get to the end screen, I want to talk to you about next week. So, well, actually, the rest of this week, too. We've got a mentee tonight at 7:30, I think. It's later tonight. It's on the board. It is being restreamed, so go check it out on Go Mode Podcast. I will make sure to put a link in the Discord later. If you're not in the Discord, all my links are in my bio. And thank you to all the new followers and the raiders from Whiskeyville. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like I said, I've had a rough morning, but you guys always brighten it up for me, and I appreciate it. And hopefully I brightened up your day in some way. And if not, well, I still love you, you awesome nerd. You know how I end this thing. I always tell you guys, good luck in everything you do. Have fun doing it, or wear a helmet, because, you know, life's tough sometimes. And, as always, be excellent to each other. It's all we've got these days. And, you know, spread positivity, not the germs. Ooh, well, I will see you guys on the next one. Saturday is going to be our crowd control. I don't know what time yet. Again, it'll be on the Discord. We'll have some fun, we'll get some stress out, and we'll have a good laugh. And then Sunday, I have another mentee, and there's a bunch of races. I'm going to try and get some more calming and tracking in, and try and get this restream package set up the way that they want it set up. Hopefully it doesn't mess me up too much. But, listen, that's it for me today. I'm going to chill. I'm going to go, you know, do the stuff I got to do to chill. And, keep a lookout. Also, I posted it in Micro Learning Channel. If anybody has something they want to teach somebody, by all means, let me know, and we can get it set up into a good format, and so it looks cool, and it will be forever posted in the Micro Learning Channel. I know I'm not the only one to teach things. My wife is a teacher herself. I've reached out to some people in the community that have, like, you know, fitness jobs and other jobs like that are great things to learn, especially myself going through the weight loss. But listen, guys, we'll talk in Discord, and we'll talk on the next one. I love all you awesome nerds, and I wish you a great weekend. You made it, and enjoy it, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.